Thanks for joining us for the weekend edition of National Focus. I am Prisca Julien. In the headlines, Honorable Prime Minister Skerrit is incoming chair of ECCB Monetary Council, close to $800,000 for small business in Wotten Waven Trafalgar, and EC dollar is strong, says ECCB Governor. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things. In everything we do, we have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that these same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. It's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
Thanks for staying with us. Honorable Prime Minister and Minister for Finance Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit is the chairman of the Monetary Council of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. A formal ceremony to hand over the chairmanship from Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Honorable Gaston Brown, to Honorable Skerrit was held at the State House on Friday.
Today, for the second time, I assume with humility the chairmanship of the Monetary Council. Let me begin by thanking the outgoing chairman, Honorable Gaston Brown, for his sterling service over the past year. I intend to build on this very good work during my chairmanship.
Honorable Skerrit reiterated the ECCB's move towards transforming the economy in order to secure the future of the people of the region. While the global economic growth is projected at 3.5 and 3.6% in 2017 and 2018, he says growth for the Eastern Caribbean Economic Union is projected at 3.2% in 2017 and 3.1% in 2018, still short of 5% annual growth rate target which is required. Honorable Skerrit says it is expected that tourism and the foreign direct investment, particularly through citizenship by investment, will continue to be the main drivers in achieving these targets.
We see a future of strong banks, vibrant economies led by tourism, agriculture, medical education, financial services, and powered by technology. We see a future where our citizens can find or create decent and meaningful work. We see a future where our children can grow up to realize their God-given potential. We see a future of peace, stability, unity, and prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, securing the future we want for our region demands our commitment to nothing less than economic transformation.
The bank is expected to launch its 2017 to 2021 strategic plan for economic transformation in September this year.
The process of economic transformation is not a sprint. It requires, inter alia, a solid foundation, an appropriate infrastructure, a strategy, resolute implementation, and patience. Above all, it requires bold, courageous, creative, and caring leadership. In this regard, the Monetary Council is fully committed to playing its part. It is with this high level of commitment and with the eagerness to make life better for citizens of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union that I assume the chairmanship of this council.
The Monetary Council is the highest decision-making authority of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank and comprises of the 8 ministers of finance: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Dominica, who were all present at Friday's ceremony. The Council will also meet for 1 day of discussions while in Dominica. Chairmanship of the Council is rotated among the members annually. Meantime, Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Timothy Antwine, has lauded the Eastern Caribbean dollar as strong. Speaking at the official ceremony to mark the change in chairmanship of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank Monetary Council on Friday, Antwine highlighted the EC dollar's stable peg to the United States dollar for 4 decades.
2 weeks ago, the ECCU celebrated 41 years of exchange rate stability. That is our currency pegged to the US, 1 to 2.7. 41 years. This is a remarkable feat and a durable testimony to the resilience of our monetary union, and it is something that we should celebrate. Today, I confirm that our EC dollar is strong. As of last Friday, July 14, the backing of our currency was 97.6%. I think most of you know the law requires us to be at 60. Your currency, our currency, is strong.
He says the financial system has also strengthened with improvements in capital adequacy and profitability. The ECCB recorded a $6.3 million profit for the financial year ending March 2017 after 3 years of losses. Also this news time, close to $800,000 have been injected in the communities of Trafalgar and Wotten Waven for small business development. This communities, commonly known as Dominica's tourism hub, is famous for its hot springs and waterfalls. During a cabinet-organized town hall meeting in Trafalgar in February, the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit made a commitment to assist small business owners, specifically vendors in these communities. While addressing a meeting at the Trafalgar Resource Center on Thursday, the Honorable Prime Minister said enhancing small businesses in the Roosevelt Valley will significantly impact Dominica's tourism sector. In this year's budget, government will increase the Ministry of Tourism's budget from $8 million to $12 million in an effort to market Dominica's tourism product. The Honorable Prime Minister says government continues to create opportunities for entrepreneurs.
Our responsibility as representatives of the people is to create the opportunities, is to create the avenue to cause us to be productive people, to create jobs, to create wealth for ourselves, to create a better way of life for ourselves and for our families. It is left to you to decide how you're going to make use of these resources. Are you going to invest it in your business and enhance your opportunity to make more money and to sustain your job? Or are you going to buy the flat screen TV from Courts that you've been waiting to buy for a long time? So I am saying to you, my dear brothers and sisters, as small as the investment may be, it can make a huge difference in whether you have a job tomorrow.
The check was made available to the Trafalgar Village Council. Over 70 entrepreneurs in the Trafalgar area will receive financial assistance. Government believes these investments can make a huge impact on the lives of individuals and put a dent on the unemployment rate in Dominica. The Honorable Member of Parliament for the Roosevelt Valley constituency, Dr. John Colin McIntyre, believes this is a major economic boost for the Roosevelt Valley. Honorable McIntyre says government continues to take small business development in Dominica seriously.
I want to urge you tonight, as some of the folks who are going to be receiving assistance from us, that we take this small business very, very seriously. We don't want you to come here, receive assistance from government based on the discussion we had with you and the awareness of your small business. And I listed a number of them tonight as to some of your small businesses. I want you to treat it seriously.
The Ministry of Commerce, Enterprise and Small Business Development will provide training for these individuals. On Wednesday, 42 entrepreneurs from Loda received financial assistance from government. You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years, and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce, or vegetable, or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and help them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Welcome back. The agriculture sector in the Grand Bay constituency has received a boost of just over $500,000. These funds will go towards the renovation of the Mopo and Makato feeder roads, 2 feeder roads in Grand Bay. The contracts were officially signed on Wednesday.
The contracts that were signed, we have with Mr. Ralph Alexander, will be working from the entrance of the main road to the Makaton-Mopo junction. The area that will be covered will be 60 meters, and that is to the tune of $59,032.50. The second part, which is for Mr. Shane Alexander, that's a length of 230 meters from the junction, Mopo Makaton junction, to up Makaton. And that will cost us $222,122.50. And to Bernard John Baptiste, who will be covering 223 meters of road, will also work from the Mopo Makaton junction, this time into Mopo, at a cost of $218,845, all of which totals to the $500,000.
Honorable Charles wants farmers to take up the responsibility for maintaining the roads.
I would really want to issue a call to the farmers, because in discussion with the farmers, what we found is that too often that farmers do not see the road as part of their own business, because that is your livelihood. Your farming is your livelihood, and so your actions can very well interfere in the level of production and results that you will realize. Too often that our farmers do the work, clear the gardens, and especially those who are along the roadside, clear the gardens, cut the trees, and allow it to remain in the drains. And when that happens, the drains are blocked, and so the only path left for the water to run is on the main road. And so that is the main reason why the condition of the road has deteriorated thus far. And if the farmers understand the importance of the road to their own livelihood, I think they should be a little more conscientious.
The Honorable Parliamentary Representative plans to meet with the farmers soon to educate and discuss with them plans to stop these practices. Honorable Charles also revealed further plans for the Geneva farming area.
My intention is to really meet the farmers in the soonest possible time, so that we can discuss it and try to avoid those things. We will also see in the near future, soon after the budget. In fact, once we have people who are willing to move forward, we will see also some vegetation management, because Makaton area is heavily covered with bush. So we will see some vegetation management taking place on the Mopo Makaton road in the near future.
The funding for this project will be made available through the Grand Bay Village Council. Chairman of the Village Council, Edward Regis, urged farmers from the area to make good on the investment by returning to the soil.
If we improve feeder roads, it is important that farmers return to the farms. I visited that area about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and a lot of the land is lying fallow, and it is important that we are able to produce to feed ourselves and to feed the rest of the country.
Finally, this news time, the project team of Mott MacDonald Consulting and Engineering Firm currently on island continues to meet with the residents of the South to take note of their insights and concerns on the existing Loubier to Bagatelle Road network. On Thursday evening, the team, along with the Honourable Member of Parliament for the Grand Bay constituency, Justina Charles, Honourable Member of Parliament for the Petite Savane constituency, and Minister for Public Works and Ports, Senator Miriam Blanchard, hosted a town hall meeting for the residents of Grand Bay, Tetmon and Dubic. Honourable Member of Parliament for the Grand Bay constituency, Justina Charles, highlighted the importance of the contributions of the constituents to this project.
They too are recording all of what we will be saying so that they will go back and remember all of what the Grand Bay people said, all of what the Bagatelle people said, the Bellevue and Pichner people, and the Loubier people. So at least when they put all of that together, we will be claiming the road and say that is what we ask for and that is what they are giving to us.
Mott MacDonald is the consulting and engineering firm contracted to develop the Loubier to Bagatelle Main Road, a project funded by the British government costing over $100 million. Engineer and project team leader Tom Haskin listed some of the areas the teams hope to discuss with the residents of the South.
The aspects we've looked at and we'd like to look at, the bridges, the drainage, the slopes, the condition of the road pavement, all the safety aspects that certainly have been touched on previously, lighting barriers, the river, protecting so that the river, if it is in high flow, it doesn't come and erode the road. Looked at the coastal section, and we were also looking at the social and environmental aspect.
Honourable Minister for Public Works and Ports, Senator Miriam Blanchard, also addressed the town hall meeting. She explained to residents why their roles as stakeholders in this project is significant.
This is one of the most exciting projects in the portfolio of the ministry at this time. This is a project that I have no doubt will transform the landscape of this part of the island once completed. I must admit to you that while it's not going to go into the community of Grand Bay, it's going to come along your road. And for some, you may think, oh, well, that's not really your project. But I want you to keep something in mind. There's only one way for you to get into the city, the capital city of Roseau, and that is using the Loubier to, I can't forget the word, Bagatelle Road. Or if you want to prefer to say the Loubier coming to the Grand Bay Road, which means this road is a vital and important road for you.
Before the Creole segment of the news, here are a few announcements. Residents of Wotten Waven are invited to a community meeting for the formation of a development committee, disaster management committee, carded for Thursday, July 27, 2017, to be held at the Wotten Waven Tourism Center at 5:30 p.m. The government of Dominica, in collaboration with Mott MacDonald Limited, the consulting firm engaged to undertake feasibility study and design works for the rehabilitation of the road from Loubier to Bagatelle, invite persons from Loubier, Forbawa and Madrel to a town hall meeting on Saturday, 22nd July 2017. This meeting will commence at the Loubier Community Center at 5 p.m. Applications are invited from suitable qualified persons to fill the position of caretaker, Scots Head Public Convenience. Applicants must be community-oriented and law-abiding citizens, must be able to read and write, and also be between the ages of 35 to 50 years. Interested persons should submit applications addressed to the chairman, Sufria Scots Head Gallia Village Council. Deadline for applications is Friday, July 28, 2017. And that's news. Let's now join Shaakira Pierre for a recap of this week's headline stories.
Welcome to this week's edition of Flashback. In the headlines this week, the Honorable Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, will present the national budget for the 2017-2018 fiscal year on Thursday, July 27, 2017. Government will once again invest significant finances into the hosting of Dominica's iconic World Creole Music Festival. Like in 2016, government will invest $1.8 million into the staging of the festival. Also this week, the Honorable Prime Minister met with Fisher Folk of Dubla to discuss the way forward for the industry. 6 student athletes from the Dominica State College have been awarded Dominica's first sports scholarships to higher education. Representatives of consulting and engineering firm Mott MacDonald, contracted to develop the Loubier to Bagatelle Road, met with residents of the Petit Savant constituency on Wednesday to discuss the plans for the project. And the government of Dominica made financial contributions to several existing and new small businesses in the Roseau Valley. These were some of the headline stories making the news this week. For details of each of these stories and others, visit our website or Facebook page. Back to you, Prisca.
Shaakira Pierre is also next with the Creole highlights.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years, and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce, or vegetable, or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and have them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel accueil, nom c'est Shaakira Pierre. Premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, c'est chairman nef council l'agent ECCB. Ça c'est deuxième fois Honorable Skerrit qu'a tient position ça là. Yon cérémonie prend place en la salle conférence State House Vadwedi. Position ça là te tient par Premier ministre Antigua et puis Barbuda Gaston Brown. Honorable Skerrit dit il voulait travailler et puis ECCB là pour transformer la vie de tout le monde à Ouéjo là. À date nouvelle, presque $800 000 pour petit business à Trafalgar et puis Wotten Waven pour développement petit business. Ces villages là, c'est village qui a joué un gros pas en produit tourisme Dominique. Pendant un town hall meeting tient par cabinet en février, Premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit fait un commitment pour aider les gens qui n'ont petit business en ces villages là. Pendant un meeting à Trafalgar jeudi, Premier ministre là dit gouvernement qui aide les petits business en Roseau Valley parce qu'il fait un gros impact à ce produit tourisme Dominique. Un budget là qui a venu, gouvernement augmente l'argent là pour ministre tourisme de $8 millions pour $12 millions en un effort pour plus de monde venir connaître Côte Dominique. Premier ministre a dit gouvernement qui continue pour mettre l'occasion dans mon business. Gouvernement fait check la ville à village council Trafalgar. Pour 70 moun hot Trafalgar qui tape assistance. Membre parlement là dit gouvernement qui point ça fait petit business sérieux. Il dit assistance là qui mène plus développement économique à Roseau Valley. Agriculteur à Guabe qui augmente contre des chimères qui réhabilité à valer $500 000. Ces chimères là, c'est chimères Mopo et puis Makato en Geneva Guabe. Jeudi contrat est signé entre ministre Public Works et puis 3 contracteurs. Membre parlement pour Guabe, Honorable Justina Charles, qui est associé planté là pour changer chimère là en bien bonne condition, comme ça c'est manière yo que taper l'argent yo. Village Council Gouambe qui manage l'argent là pour faire ces projets ça là. Chairperson Village Council là, Edward Regis, qui a se planté pour vivre planté, qu'on chime là, qu'à aller réhabiliter. Et puis finalement, équipe projet la Mott McDonald Consulting et puis Engineering Firm, qui continue pour joindre et puis résidence au sud pays là, pour discuter chime loubé pour bagatelle. Jeudi, équipe là, membre parlement pour constituency Gouambe, Honorable Justina Charles, membre parlement pour constituency Petit Savan, Honorable Dr. Kenneth Daru, et puis ministre Public Works, Honorable Miriam Blanchard, te aussi en meeting là. Membre parlement pour constituency Gouambe, Honorable Justina Charles, dit important pour constituents bab contribution yo. Réhabilitation chime loubie pour bagatelle, c'est à valeur $100 millions et puis c'est un grant hot gouvernement England. Mott McDonald ni contrôle là pour réhabiliter chime loubie pour bagatelle. Ça c'est tout pour Nouvelle Creole. Non, moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Ni bon weekend. Au revoir.
Coming up next, your tip for taming your tension. Here are some ways for managing your stress level. Exercise regularly or take up yoga. Make time for music, art, or other hobbies that will help relax you. And avoid overusing caffeine, alcohol, junk food, and nicotine. That's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here in the GIS News production team, I am Prisca Julien. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.